During I was studying, and aside from my studying, God pulled me from what I had been studying to make me look at something else.
Mm-hmm.
And what he had me look at was the church of God, the God of the church, and the people that make up the church have come up under so much of an attack. Not because we're not gifted, not because we're not skilled, not because we're not talented, but because we have no morals.
Wow.
I was looking at this thing, and I don't know if you've ever paid attention to, in Job chapter number 1, it tells us that heaven, God, was having a conversation with hell, the devil, about earth, Job. All the sons of God had come together. The devil walks up in the midst. God asks him, where have you been? He says, I've been walking up and down, to and fro. And then heaven says, have you considered my servant Job? The devil was not even aware that Job existed. Here was the indictment that the devil or hell had against earth, Job. Here's what he said. You've given him all of the stuff and then put a hedge of protection around him. Don't miss it. Hell talked about his clothes, his cash, his children, and all that he had been able to collect. Heaven said, but he's perfect and upright. While hell was talking about clothes, cash, children, and what he has collected, heaven talked about his character. The struggle that we are having in the world today is that we have no character, no morals, no scruples, no mores. But in order for God, heaven, to shut the mouth of hell, the devil, he talked about the character of the man and not the collection of the man. I don't know who needs to hear me say this to you, but I'm telling you that what God did was he said Job's name to set a standard to make the devil take a seat.
Wow.
What I hear God telling me to tell someone that's listening to me is be a standard. You are going to have to be the one that stands up and then maintains the stand, because after all, the only thing that the devil respects is a standard. Here's what the Bible says in Isaiah chapter number 59, verse 19. It says, when the enemy comes in, like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. He's not going to lift up what you've collected. He's not going to lift up your clothes. He's not going to lift up your cash. He's not going to lift up what you've collected. He's going to lift up a standard. Be a standard and let God use your name to shut the devil's mouth.